The trust behind a Christchurch mosque says it's been treated unfairly over claims of financial impropriety. Last week, an unnamed complainant went to the local paper accusing the Linwood Islamic Charitable Trust of a lack of transparency around its financial accounts. A complaint has also been laid with Charities Services over the trust's late filing of its financial accounts. Conan Young spoke to members of the trust who say they have nothing to hide and are hurt by the allegations.
One of the claims is that the Trust's treasurer, Abdulaziz, was somehow involved in arranging to pay himself a $5,000 gift as a thank you for saving his fellow worshippers on March 15. Mr Aziz, who was thanked by Justice Manda during the gunman's sentencing for his bravery, chased the shooter and threw one of his guns at his windscreen. Abdulaziz showed RNZ a video of the moment he was handed the money at a public function.
Actually, I wasn't aware of that. But the brothers and things, they gave me that Thanksgiving, and you saw the video yourself. The mayor was there, the all government delegate was there, the police commissioner, the doctors, the ambulance. We had a Thanksgiving day, and it's been given to me on that day, in front of everybody.
The dinner where the money was gifted was a thank you to first responders and all of those who had helped Christchurch's Muslim community. It happened a month after the shootings and was attended by the Mayor and Government Minister Megan Woods. Faisal Syed, who organised it and is seen in the video handing over the money to Abdulaziz, says none of the trustees are paid for the work they do for their mosque and their only motivation is to help their fellow Muslims.
The whole idea was to bring everybody together and share a story and say those magical words of thank yous to them. The whole story, I suppose, is quite misleading. It has got a lot of strength to divide the community. It is disappointing, it's disheartening that we were not approached, because we would have been quite transparent, as we have always been transparent in our approach.
The chair of the trust, Ahmed Jahangir, who continues to struggle with an injury from the shootings, says the past 18 months have been challenging, as well as having to replace their treasurer, who is one of 7 to lose their lives at the Linwood Mosque. They've had to deal with the challenges thrown up by COVID-19. He says this explains why they are 1 month late with filing their annual return to Charities Services.
Yes, we are late in submitting our annual returns, but we are in the process of submitting it. Our accountants at this stage are working on our annual returns, and in a due course of time it will be submitted to the Charity Services.
Ahmed Jahangir says Charities Services has not launched a full-scale investigation into the trust. Instead, he says they're conducting a much lower-level inquiry involving an exchange of emails rather than formal interviews with trust members. Mr Jahangir says the trust has nothing to hide.
I'm a bit surprised that someone from the community or someone hasn't approached us before for an answer and straight away went to the media and raise these questions, which is quite shocking, and it should have happened in a different way. They could have come and spoken to us, and we could have given them answer.
Charities Services says it's received information about the trust, which it's currently assessing, and it will be engaging with the trust. Kei o te tahi ahau, mō te hōtaka o te ahi, ko Conan Young tēnei.